So as you guys might be aware about the Tiffany Fong poly market bet that's been going on for a while. It's about Tiffany Fong. If you're not aware of that, she was a crypto personality for a little while. Had close affinity with SBF for some reason. And, with the new news that Elon Musk wanted her to have his baby. Wall Street Journal has reported on it, and the chances have plummeted, it seems, on the poly market. Now, who comes from the top rope here? Our philosopher king, Vitalik. He says, "For what it's worth, I personally think this is tasteless and a violation of a person's privacy and dignity." Now, that might be, and he might be right about saying that, but what is tasteless to me is how he doesn't really do any sort of, in my view at least, ETH developer related progress leadership, if you will. And I think people were echoing the same emotion here. Gainsey said, "Great use of your time, bro. We're all waiting for your opinion on Eagle's pregnancy or lack thereof. What's it like seeing ETH at 7-year lows?" I think that's the point here. Like, can you also talk about ETH's performance at all? Can you also talk about how ETH is lagging and how the L2 structure isn't really helping ETH at all? And Polymarket replied, "She was in on it. I'll accept a 30x long with the entire ETH Foundation budget as an apology. Cheers, Retardio." Yeah, that's the thing. Like, the entire ETH Foundation saga, he was still very protective of his political decisions. I mean, he can do whatever he wants, perhaps, with his such virtue signaling comments. That's, to me, that's not the biggest issue. The biggest issue is, this is more of a symbolic representation of the overall issue. Like the ETH Foundation issue, people were really wanted to have a change there, and he zigged and he zagged, but nothing really changed with the ETH Foundation. Let's see if there's anything funny here. "But your My Lady profile pic wasn't tasteless when the founder hosts a hot pot chat where he gatekeeps young women off their BMIs and encourages anorexia." Yeah, that's the thing. If you're going to be the, virtue signaler, you better have a squeaky clean everything. Your opinion is worthless every day, just like ETH. I think Tiffany Fong also replied to this. "Why are you like this?" Did she reply to Polymarket? Yeah, nothing meaningful there. What I rather have Vitalik reply to is tweets like this: "Ethereum tariff plan to promote L2 maturity acceleration," where he says stage 0 start with 25% of L2 fees, 10% of L2 fees, stage 2, 2% of L2 fees. To me, that seems like the only way to save Ethereum in its current setup. It has to ask for fees from the L2 setups that are currently leeching off of Ethereum. That's just my view on it. The odds of US recession occurring this year have fallen from 65% to 55% over the last week, according to Polymarket. So it's been, wait a second. So it's going up then. This year has fallen from 65 to 55, 65 to 55. Although it dropped a whole lot on April 12th, they're climbing up again. It's going to be pretty wild if we don't have a recession from this tariff war. I don't think the tariff war will cause a recession because it's mostly one man, Donald Trump's doing. And he can, as easily as he can cause all these issues, he can as easily make them go away by just holding up another chart showing that, tariffs are not what they were proposed to be. Another interesting tweet I found, babe, please stop launching new tokens. Every new token is just like dumping to the ground, as you can see here. And agent should reply to that, which I think is the right thing to take away from this. You guys wanted alt season. These charts are what's going to happen before alt season. Retail doesn't start alt season, criminal institutions do. When alt season? Well, 3AC, Alameda, it all are gone. So whenever the new criminals decide it's time, so basically Binance for altcoins and BlackRock for Bitcoin, basically. Whenever they think they have had enough of a fill on their own bag. All right, that's pretty much it for now. Talk to you guys later.